Oh, it always feels good to be here again. I mean, it is the 19th day in the month of June of 2025. It's a Thursday. Yes, 3 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. From wherever it is that you're listening, you're watching from, I want to say a big thank you. Welcome. Thank you, far too kind. Yes, to put it also out there. Yeah. Breakfast show, and we'd like to greet you in our local dialects, okay? At least the ones that I know majorly. Right now, I'll start by saying I miss Sierra in my dialect. Well, the good people of Isoko will say, Mamuri, okay? Oh, yeah. Ooh, it has a ring on it. And the Tiv will say Nindeve. And now the Baggies will say Agife. Oh, yes, the Igala will say Olodudu. Yeah, now let's get to the three tribes in Nigeria. Well, some say major. Well, they're major in terms of population. Yeah, okay. All right, the Yorubas will say Akaro. Hausa will say Nakwana. And the Igbos will say Otutuoma. In the language that you and I totally understand, it would be good morning. My name is Udwak Daniel, and yes, we are looking at yet another morning rise breakfast. Okay, you've got your cup of tea there. Okay, well, if you don't got it, well, we got something that's even better, all right? But we'll start your day the right way and take it to the 8 o'clock hour where Vicky Vic is going to be here. Sports and Eagles Wings he'll bring onto you. And at 9 o'clock, I'll be here again as we go talking about some monies that went missing. And there is a probing into it. Yeah, I put it in the news to you earlier on in case you missed it right there. It was in the news, okay? Something that had to do with 1.12 trillion naira anchor borrowers program. APBN, nearly 11 months after the House had approved a motion calling for the investigation into the program. Okay. So we'll look into that one and have a conversation around it. But something nice. I mean, Mr. President has been to Benue State. Okay, you saw the welcome. If you didn't see the welcome, get onto the Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel there and see how the Benue people welcomed Mr. President. I mean, they were all wearing black, and especially women. Look at the wailing and the crying. It was something. It was just something. Look, it was something. But Mr. President, as soon as he arrived in Benue State, the first point of call, let's go to the hospitals. Let's go see what I want to see for myself. I am tired of being told what is going on. Let me see for myself. Well, he did that sightseeing in the hospital and all of that. Well, there's a lot of belief that things will get better. Well, some would say that what happens to have been a visit, condolence visit, soon turned into a rally. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, let me let you in on the fact that today, right, is International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict. International Day for the elimination of sexual violence in conflict. Anytime y'all have a conflict, suddenly the next thing, sexual violation and all of that. Okay, you know what? Excuse me. Is it because? That's where you start hearing big English and coming into play. But well, the theme is understanding the devastating impact of conflict-related sexual violence on survivors and society. Now, conflict-related sexual violence is a war crime. I didn't know that, but I just did now, and I bet you just did too as well. It's a crime against humanity and a constituent act of genocide under international law, posing threats to individual and collective security and hindering lasting peace. Now, what does it do exactly? Its impacts are far-reaching. I mean, it causes physical and psychological trauma, stigma, poverty that can affect survivors and their families for generations. Did you know that? Now, in some communities, though, survivors may face ostracization, which limits their access to vital social support and healing resources. Additionally, though, the consequences can be magnified if pregnancies result from such violence, potentially leading to further societal rejection of children born in these circumstances. So this form of violence, though, is often connected to other wartime atrocities, including the abduction and recruitment of individuals into the armed groups. Oh, you see that now? You see that now? You see that now? I guess you understand now. International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict. Whenever you have a conflict, please don't man up or woman up and say, you know what, it's the time to a sexually abused. Stop it if you are one of such. Okay, now let's get you into some things that you ought to know already. After this, of course, it will be us also looking into the front page of Nigerian newspapers ASAP. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered immediate action by top security agencies to arrest those responsible for the massacre of over 100 people in Yelwata community, Guma local government area of Benue State. Now, the president gave the directive during a high-level stakeholder meeting at the Benue State Government House, Makodi, on Wednesday. All right, marching orders. Now, a lady identified as Aldi Johnson has been reportedly strangled inside a hotel in Abuja. A witness simply identified as Ifeanyi said the lady checked into the hotel located at somewhere, I think 3rd Avenue now, Warimpa, on Monday night with a yet-to-be-identified young man in the area. Well, I'll leave that story there. I wouldn't want to spend so much time on it, but yeah, so rest in peace, young lady. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested a former Speaker and Plateau House of Assembly, Moses Sule, alongside 14 former lawmakers over allegations of money laundering and abuse of office. EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. I should let you in on the fact that a young man, Suleiman Muntari, has set himself ablaze in broad daylight in Panshikara community in Now he's wandering along the road, muttering to himself, a sign viewed to be abnormal. Moments later, he poured petrol on his body and boom, lit a match. Now that's scary. It's really scary. Trial, I'll move away from that. Trial of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, resumed before the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday, with the Department of State Services, DSS, alleging that he was responsible for widespread violence in the southeast region of the country. Okay. The Nigeria Governors Forum, NGF, had a closed-door meeting with the National Security Advisor to the President, Nuhu Ribadu, and Minister of Defense, Mohammed Abubakar, on Wednesday. The meeting, under the leadership of the Forum Chairman, Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak of Kwara, held at the NGF Secretariat in Abuja. Hundreds of Ghanaian investors and community members on Wednesday besieged the Nigerian High Commission in Abuja, demanding redress over what they described as systematic harassment, intimidation, and violation of our fundamental rights by the Nigerian police and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Barely a week after a Nigerian hairstylist, Ifeoluwa Akinwumi, was caught in India with drugs worth over 1.8 billion naira, another Nigerian national identified as Chiku Wuma. All right. Similar, according to a report by India Today on Tuesday, the suspect was apprehended by operators of Bengalaru's Central Crime Branch during a raid with narcotics valued at approximately 1.2 crore. Wow. And that is equivalent in Nigerian currency, 214 million naira. So they caught one. She was in the news. You too, you are doing the same thing. There's no deterrent. Nothing like, oh, sorry, I cannot do this. Well, at least for now, I'm not encouraging those who do these things, but I'm just saying, at least you saw this one on the news. You say, come on, it's like the situation is tense. I will not carry drugs now. I won't do this thing. No, tell your principals. No, I will not. Not now. But then, of course, as they say, some thoughts will tell you, and now is even the right time to do it. Let's just go. Now you're caught. And I hope that we catch more. India, please catch more of them. catch more of them. Because these are the same people who left this country and said, oh, we want a better life. Is this the greenest pasture that you all talked about? Is this how it is? If it is the greener pasture, I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather stay here. Really? Nah. Giving Nigeria a bad name now. Make us look like we're the worst in the world when we are not. Maybe close, but we are not. Anyways, I see this one on here. It says, a week. Ready? I don't know why that story came back again. Well, a United States of America court has sentenced 5 Nigerians. Oh, Lord. A United States of America court has sentenced 5 Nigerians to over 159 years of combined jail term for defrauding over 100 Americans, companies, and government entities to the tune of 17 million US dollars. This was contained in a statement obtained on the U.S. Department of Justice website on Wednesday and signed by the acting U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Texas, Ray Combs. Well, you already know, so I won't even go into it. But the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it has not registered any new political party. Now, the commission made the clarification in a statement on its X handle on Wednesday. It described the purported report circulated by some online social media platforms on the registration of 2 new political parties by INEC as fake. It's fake. All right? So INEC has come out saying, no, it's fake. They say we registered 2 new. No, we didn't. It's not true. Don't believe what you see on social media. Believe what we say, right? Okay, so let's look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers right now and on here. Keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja's Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, where we start your day, run up until the 12 o'clock hour when my time on here will be done. All right, now let's look into the front pages. I see the Nigerian Tribune newspapers. It sees me too. And let's go see what the stories would be. Well, a couple of stories here. Okay, this one, the only story that I see, of course, that would be Tinubu to service chiefs, IGP. I'll take it again. That's the kicker, though, but I take it again. Tinubu to service chiefs, IGP, fish out Benue criminals. Page 2 holds that story, but it's got a couple of riders to it now. Visits injured victims at teaching hospital. Second rider, we are facing calculated genocide invasion, Tortiv tells president. Establish special intervention fund for affected communities, Alia urges federal government. Okay. I'll leave that one there now. Let's go to this one on here and right here. This one here says Benue killings. Daily Trust newspaper has got this one for us now. And it's got the big story right there on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. And it says Benue killings. Benue killings. That's what he says. The kicker. Arrest perpetrators. Tinubu orders security chiefs. Arrest perpetrators. That's what Mr. President is ordering to security chiefs to do. And it's got 2 riders to it now. No rider. Actually, though, this one here, you'd find on pages of the Daily Trust newspaper. Just above that big story now, I see this one. World Sickle Cell Day. Patients battle high cost of drugs, access to treatment. That's right. World Sickle Cell Day. That's the kicker now. Patients battle high cost of drugs, access to treatment. All right, you know somebody out there, a family member or so, who is really going through a lot, especially when it has to do with buying this medication and all of that, which, by the way, has quadrupled. Please show a helping hand, all right? put out your helping hand right there. And to you, to you who also wants to reach out, yes, one of the family members right there, right, Talatu, you want to reach out to her in a special financial way, well, you can also keep up by sending a message via the WhatsApp. I mean, I don't know, it's a burden in my chest, and I think is the right thing to do, right? Okay, now let's move away from that one. You'd find that one, by the way, on page 24. Let's go to this one. Bandits kill 24 farmers, others in Katsina communities. All right, page 4. You'd find that one to page 30. Got sharp eyes now. How fake agri credit providers dupe farmers. How fake agri credit providers dupe farmers. All right, that would be all with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Now let's go see yet another story now. Okay, the Punch newspaper is bought. But I see the story hiding just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now. Tinubu assembles top brass ex-governors to end Benue killings. Tinubu assembles top brass ex-governors to end Benue killings. You'd find that story on page 2, and I'm afraid is the only story that the Punch newspaper takes. We take on the Vanguard newspaper that has just one story as well. That is the big story. Benue killings is the kicker now. We will confront land grabbing head on to bring peace. We will confront land grabbing head on to bring peace. Tinubu says that on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. You'd find that story on page 7. Okay, I go to the Nation newspaper this morning, and with the Nation newspaper, okay, we see quite a number of stories now. The Nation newspaper does have stories to tell. Let's go see what this one says with the Nation newspaper now. Okay, so I see this one here. I see it. Okay, let's go take it. Let's take it quickly. Alrighty. So this one here with the Nation newspaper says Benue killings. Right. And it says President goes hard on security chiefs. President goes hard on security chiefs. All right. 3 riders do it now. The first one, get the criminals, says Tinubu. Get the criminals. Get them. The second rider, Aliyah, seeks state police. And the third rider, Tortiv, being a kicker now. Invaders target our land. They want to take our land. That's what the invaders are looking for. Okay, please help us, Mr. President, Tortiv is saying. And we see this one, new tax system to take effect January. Page 4, it's got that story. And this one on here and right here says fuss over deduction from airtime on USSD transactions. Fuss over deduction from airtime on USSD transactions. So you'd find that story on page 5 of the Nation newspaper today. All right? Okay, quite a lot is going on there. Let's see how we can get... Oh, there's something about the agriculture and livestock. Okay, Zulum. Okay, Zulum. Well done, Zulum. I see you. Babagana Zulum. Yeah, well done. Okay. Well, we should move away from the Nation newspaper now and go to the Guardian newspaper. It does seem as though Benue is just the in thing now. I mean, for like 3 days, if I'm not mistaken, 3-day stretch, we've been on the Benue conversation. And still on the front page of Nigerian newspaper, Benue is still soft-facing. And some persons, ask the question, what is going on? Is it, why is Benue really in the spotlight? In this time, two state now, why is it not in the spotlight? I mean, no serious big thing is going on in there. What about these other states? Is it only Benue that is worst hit? What about the other states that these terrorists herders might be choosing to go? Yesterday, if you recall, one of the family members, Honorable Edwards, that told us that, look, there's another community. They will be going there. Got intel. I got credible information. He said he has proof. But my question is, I hope he's listening, though. Honorable Edwards, I just hope that we've also been able to send us credible information to the relevant authorities so that they will not come and say that we did not know, they did not tell us, no intel community did not tell us, they are complicit, this one. You know how this conversations go. So please, if that has not been done, let's do that. At least, if not for anything, if we can only save one life, at least if the life of that community is safe, I'd be most grateful. Please. All right, let's go to the big story now. This big story with the Guardian newspaper. Reactions trail Tinubu's Benue visit. Land grab. Remark. Rising IDPs. Page 6. It's got that story. Reactions trail Tinubu's Benue visit. Land grab. Remark. Rising IDPs. Page 6. You'd find that story. To page 5. Page 6 again. Looking very popular. World Sickle Cell Day. Bemoan high cost of care. Health insurance omission. Page 6. To page 30 now. River Park Estates court restrains IGP EFCC from alleged rights violation. Okay, page 30, you find that one. Let's go to page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. Gowon denies prior knowledge of July 1966 counter coup. Go on with Nigeria. Do you remember? That was the name they gave him. They removed it from his name. Go on with one Nigeria. Okay, so Gowon is denying prior knowledge of July 1966 counter coup. All right, and you'd find that one on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. But I should throw some others in now. On Benue, state police stops the discussion as insecurity ravages Nigeria, and Tinubu orders service chiefs, IGP, to go after killers of Benue people. And still on Benue now, Tinubu visits injured victims at teaching hospital, and Benue kids forced to hail Tinubu under rain as condolence visit turns political rally. Does this even make sense? Children in your uniforms, now y'all need to even see this, in your uniforms in the street while it's raining? Really? Well, that could be love for Mr. President, right? But they should be in school. They should be in class. Well, anyways, let's go hear from you already. The number to call is 0907 3553. That is the number. The other number would be 0908 766 8888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. Now, these are the numbers that you can connect with, and we will indeed have that conversation. And keep in mind, please, as you do call, just go straight to the point, so that we can have some more time, or save some more time for every other family member to be a part of the conversation. Right? Taking this call now. Let's go take it. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Zach.
Yes, please, my brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How is everything?
Very well. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Ibrahim Musa. Is from Gurara, local government of Niger State.
Awesome, Ibrahim. Welcome aboard. Talk to us, Ibrahim.
Yes, I want to take off the one that you said Gawan was not aware of the counter coup of 1966. Is that clear?
Yes. July 1966.
Yeah, we, the developing countries, in most cases, we get our problem from the imperialist nations. They try to confuse us. I want to tell you that we have lost one great thing in this country, but God knows better. If Awolowo has ruled this country, Nigeria will not be one of the best countries in the world, but the best. That is, Nigerian man will be given birth by Oyibo man. Oyibo is supposed to be our slave. But when they saw that man is among all of them. In the university, they told us that by 1967, Zik was already a doctorate degree holder. But he does not have to be some of our Awolowo. That is the great man we have lost in this country. But may God give him good rest where he is, and all the founding fathers of the great country.
All right,
as I'm talking to you now, I am a retired custom officer
Okay.
who retired 19 years ago, and my bulk money has not been paid. And I have taken risk for this country, both in the high seas, in the border. Sometimes they kill my colleagues like 10, 11. But I did not hate this my great country, because Nigeria is the greatest country in the world. I sold my own farm to go back to the university to study peace and conflict resolution. I hold BSc in peace studies.
All right.
Conflict studies.
Wait a minute. I understand,
Yes.
this point, and I'm not taking it for granted, but you must understand that we have
Okay,
other callers,
thank you.
standing.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
appreciate.
In conclusion,
Yes.
what is happening to the entire world? We call it phenomenal human calamity.
Okay.
It is a part of the design of the creation of the world.
Okay.
So now,
I wouldn't be able to go further with you. I'm sorry. So that we can get other, family members calling and having their thoughts. But yes, it's really a sad one. Good morning to you, please, Apostle.
Yes, Apostle, also live from Apostle.
Appreciate
God
Apostle.
bless you. Yes. This is killing in Nigeria. Last time I checked, I observed that we are not yet ready to solve it once and for all. Why did I say so? Some governor in the far north, after our military, our police, and whatever, apprehend all these people, you will see some governors saying that they will forgive them. After forgiving them, they will enroll them in the police and army. It's not a helping issue. Even in a free time, nothing goes free. If you do bad, it will suffer for the bad you have done. That's how things do.
Yeah.
It used to happen. But why this every time now, Katsina, they went there and because they know that after they apprehend them, some people will come for ask for their forgiveness, and the people they kill, that people have become a waste. It's not a helping issue. So please, once again, Tinubu should extend this visit to other states that this thing happened to. Thank you and God bless you. My name is Apostle Osolai from Apple.
Appreciate Apostle Lost Life right there. Appreciate your thoughts on this one. And getting back to what the first caller said, that family member. I mean, this is the reason. Quite a number of Nigerians, having gone through the process of civil service, are dispassionate. I mean, if I serve my country so well, and I serve it meritoriously, even though you don't get, I expect that I am taken care of when my strength fails me. But when that time really comes, it does seem as though there are no systems in place to look out for me. Hence, I advise other generations. Now, I'm not saying that the first caller advises the younger generation now to go corrupt. I'm just saying. But of course, they say experience is the best teacher. I advise the younger ones, the younger generations, in my mind, out of love, so they don't toe the same path that I toed. Oh, I worked so hard, and yet I got peanuts. Oga, madam, when you get there and you have opportunity, keep some for later, because nobody will think about you later. That becomes the advice. Like I said, don't quote me wrong. I didn't say the first caller that's what he does or that's what he did. I'm just saying that this is what has become the story, the narrative today. And so we see people on here right now, when they have the time, the opportunity, they embezzle, they steal, they do all that they could, even save some for the lawsuits, because the system is broken. Right. Well, we should just go, head out, pay some bills, come back, and it's just going to be you and you entirely. Don't go away.
Your number one radio experience. You just 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
33 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. And yes, it is Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and this is the Pages taking your call right now and right now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome aboard. Talk to us.
I sincerely sympathize with the first caller, and unfortunately, that is the plight of most of our elder statesmen. After they have served, to get their gratuity and pension becomes a problem.
Right.
Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Back to the topic. You see, if you watch what happened yesterday, the children under the rain, that they are welcoming the president at that tender age, and what is really happening in Kenya, if you just oppose the two, and then you come to realize that most of our politicians don't have sympathy for humanity. What is wrong with our sensibility? What are the functions of those children under that rain at that time? Children are supposed to be in school. They say that somebody is coming to condole for the loss of human life. You are exposing other lives again to danger and the terrible condition of the rain. You see, he didn't declare even 5 hours morning for the bed, but he could declare a whole day to receive President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's all right, and he guarantees life to whom he wants to guarantee. Now the truth has come out that this is not Hada Farmer's affair. It's a genocidal mission by some group of men. Should be kind enough to front talent and bring it to an end. And those who are responsible for this disturbing act should be brought to book. Thank you.
All right, appreciate that one, though, Felix. You've spoken comprehensive wisdom. But then, personally, too, I thought to myself, and I don't know about you, though. I don't know about you, but I mean, I wouldn't even blame Mr. President. Mr. President is doing his job. He went to Benue State. I think the Benue people are probably, we are the ones that are complicit in the sense that we are the ones that painting a wrong picture of a situation, and then we start calling the people who are supposed to come and help us as being insensitive. I mean, children in school uniforms in the rain. Okay, then tomorrow you tell me, but I think Benway's fine. Mr. President shouldn't have even gone there. I don't even see the need for it. Benway's fine. They're okay. Honestly, they are fine. But let's go see this one. Hello, good morning. That's a miss, though. Taking yet another call right about now. Okay. We'll take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you, Dr. Prince Ike.
Oh, God, good morning, sir.
Yes, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Karimo.
All right, let's go into it, Doctor.
Yeah. Dr. Prince Ike on the line.
Yes.
Okay. Please, to whosoever it may concern, this issue of 1966, July 29, supposed not to be what mentioning. It's unfair because that is to revisit an old wound, to reopen the old wound. After all, people that are being killed. Genocide. The Igbos, have they addressed the situation? I don't know. Who is bringing this type of, outrageous and disastrous, news again? Millions of people that have gone down, can they come back? After the 3 hours, reconstruction, rehabilitation, and also reconciliation have not been treated. It is unfair. Let Mr. President, the former head of state in a person go. We have, allowed God to heal us the wound. It is quite unfair. After all, what was the cause of that, that attack on Mr. President in a person of Agui Ironsi? After all, that thing had not been going on. Nepotism is still be the order of the day in Nigeria. Corruption, killing here and there. Unfairness, unfair judgment, injustice have been going on. Please, they should be able to stop it so that Nigeria is going to move forward. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
All right, Dr. Prince Ike right there. Being abrupt. Where to start? Right there. Okay, we'll take this one and we'll take it fast. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Ndeve.
Ndeve. Good morning.
I want to dedicate that greeting to the two people on the people
Right.
of Benue State.
Awesome.
I greet them specially.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
God I'm back to base.
Oh, welcome back.
Caro.
King K,
Thank
right?
you very much.
King
Yes.
K. Awesome.
Thank you. I was listening to your guest yesterday,
Mhm.
and I tell you the truth. All he said was just perfectly correct. I went to that place called Yerwata, and what we are seeing on or hearing or watching on social media is just the least, because social media has some guidelines. Until you go there, you may not feel the pains. So I wonder why I saw children coming out in uniform. Was the president coming to commission any project? Was he coming not to mourn? And then you bring out children portraying it to the world as if nothing happened. This is something that happened, that even the Pope, we saw a video of him reacting. Now to the people concerned, you bring out children. These children, I just want to say that them coming out was just political to me as a person. And then I love the speech of the toll chief, because I heard it and I watched it. I was there. I wasn't there when he came, but I watched it. And he said something that these people have a mission. And to Mr. President, whoever wants to blame Mr. President, to me, I don't want to blame him. His statement was very okay by me, because he asked a question, to the IG, that you mean after all this killing, nobody has been arrested? Expect the police and the law enforcement agencies to answer. Now, to end the whole thing, it is in Benue today. You shipped security personnel in Benue State, you visit. If it happened in Jos again, so you move them there to Jos. If it is another part of the country, you move. Is that how we'll be rotating? The only thing is to profound solution, lasting solution,
Right.
so we can live together. May God bless Nigeria.
All right. God bless Nigeria there. King K says he's back. Welcome back, brotherly. Well, if you also follow that headline, it said school children forced. We're forced. That is number one. Citizen Go pay some, homage. Let's welcome him officially, as if the official welcome from the governor was not enough. But anyways, let's go see the school, and we'll get with the WhatsApp. Hello, good morning.
Yudi,
Yes, good morning to you, Bright. Been a while.
good morning.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's nothing again to contribute. Have we not have been contributing since? What's the limit? We keep on talking, because it becomes inactive. Yudi,
Yes,
did you
Bright.
listen to the torchief?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
I did.
Okay. That aptly describes what is happening in Benue State. Forget about all these narratives, inter-ethnic. Did you know that has been in Enugu State again? He is there now. The governor now is jumping up and down. doing party, inviting guests everywhere, and people are dying. Okay, the president said, "Hey man, give me a ranch, and I will end this agreement." Which person's land will you give? Will be given to you? If I want to give you my land, is it not for you to reach out to me? Again, now the Kanu case is being brought to the Federal High Court. Why is it that something he predicted 2012 is happening now? And we say we have security, we have intelligence. Where's the intelligence being gathered? If you don't want to free him, justice is around. And what I want to tell politicians is this: no matter whatever you do in this life, no matter your wealth you acquire, justice is there. God is not a human being that when you come, you flex him maybe with naira or with anything. God will just give everybody his own cup to drink. Let us be wise and live our life way that we be remembered. Because after this life, history will be written according to everybody, every president, every governor, everybody. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that one from Bright. And yeah, just to answer, King K, you asked the question. The president asked, the police, why has there not been any arrest just yet? Well, there were arrested who came out to protest the killings in Benue State. But the good thing is that, is it the Benue State judiciary now? Or they had, let's just say Benue State government had given a directive that these protesters that were arrested be released. Be released. Release them quickly, let them go. All right. Also, we saw that one. There's a lot of power play going on, and as my colleague Omoife would say, there's more to be seen in terms of this power play, and that's the dangerous thing about what we are doing when we play politics, because we play politics and we play with people's lives. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Suleiman.
Master Yudi.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Appreciate. Where are you calling from, please?
My name is Suleiman Namfulani, the original Fulana photocopy, calling you live from National Assembly quarters. Mr. Yudi.
Yes, please.
Let me just go straight to the point.
Very well.
You see, most of Nigeria were happy that our president is in the state. Most of Nigeria, we are very happy. And you can see sometimes if something happens, we are telling them the truth. So this is to say that we love our president, but what we need them to work for us. You understand? We need them to work for Nigerians. That's why you see most of Nigerians today, we are saying kudos to him for what he did. He did the right thing. This is what we pray that we have in Nigeria. We know it's not only been affected. You understand? But we pray one by one is going to visit this kind of thing, and we pray this kind of visit will bring the end of this kind of these innocent people, Master Yudi. You understand? And we pray the directive that he gives the securities to make sure they fish out these bad people that doing this kind of badness.
Right.
We hope they will do what he asked them to do. I can remember for the past administration, Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari gave directive to the IG to relocate in Benue State. I think he refused to go to Benue State. You understand? You know, this Benue State issue is not today. It has been lingering a long time. This kind of thing is happening to them.
Right.
So please, we pray the securities they will do the needful so that they will fish out those people who are killing these innocent people. Thank you so much, Mr. Yudi.
Right. Thank you so much, though. Suleiman Danfulani, all the way from National Assembly quarters for that one. All right. Now, I should also let you in on the fact that, hey, we can get onto the Facebook page right now. Get on there. Show us our love by hitting the like button. And if you can, and I'm sure you will, share the post as it is happening ASAP so that every other person can get to see it, so that we can also stay afloat, right, in this business. And then show us that support on YouTube as well. Give us your subscription. It is free, by the way. Yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Eagles FM Abuja, and also leave a comment on there so that it will be visible to be seen, not just today, but for many many years. Spread the Eagles wings across social media platforms right there, as you know it, at Eagles FM Abuja, and you will find us, right? Conversation is still trending on here, and yes, this is the pages. Going on to the Facebook page wall, let's see if your comments are there, and if it is not, then we will head out to the WhatsApp portal already. Okay, so we are with the WhatsApp now. Okay, remember you can send a voice note, you can send a WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp portal number, to the WhatsApp, and of course we'll take it as quickly as we can, right? And please, for the voice note, 1 minute 30 seconds at most, 1 minute 35 seconds, and for the messages, please keep it short and simple, go straight to the point. Let's start with this particular voice note right here and on here. Okay, all right, this voice note, is it for me or... Yes, it is. It is in this hour. Okay, we go take it.
UD, aka our radio bulldozer. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, please.
My name is Suleiman Fulani, aka the original Fulani man photocopy from National Assembly quarters.
Awesome.
Mr. UD, first of all, we want to say kudos to our President Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu for visiting the Benue State. Truly, it's a very welcome development. We are so happy. Even the kind of comment that he makes, truly, I know. People have loved Jala, we know they will not come back, but this kind of thing is going to reduce the pain that they are going through. Sure that the President is very so concerned about his own people. You understand? That's why you can see always, not that we don't like our president, although we are making comments sometimes over him. You understand?
Yeah. Suleiman, you reiterated this. You're reiterating this now, but you already made that call. So let's just save some time. Thank you. Right to send a message via the WhatsApp.
Hola, callers and listeners on this platform.
Eric.
My name is Eric from
Awesome.
The president's visit to Benue State to sympathize with them, even though, like you also said, it became more or less like a funfair and a political jamboree. Very unfortunate. And it shows you that's who we are. And I tell you, that's also an afterthought. It was after the media space became agog that why, as the president visited the place, that's where they had to cancel his already scheduled visit to go visit the place. But I want to commend him for that statement that why was no arrest made. It's very unfortunate. A politician and her husband were killed in the US last week or so. Within 72 hours, the culprit was arrested. When our own case here, there will be no arrest, there will be no justice, there will be no compensation. Is that how to get it right? Edie, Nigerians, I don't want to say, is it that we have short memory or something? Where is the mastermind of Sokoto, Mandela bomb blast, Kabiru Sokoto? Where is he today? No news about him again. Recently, we have Tuku Mahmoud, who was fingered as one of the sponsor of the Kaduna Abuja train attack. No news again about him. We have forgotten about him. So tell me, where is the justice? So even when people are arrested, how is the justice dispersed? Therefore, the lady that died in the hotel room, may God rest her soul. Maybe going forward, when the lady and the guy check into the hotel and one of them is going out, the receptionist can just pick up a call to call the other person in the room. 2 months ago, similar thing happened to the former CG of Immigration. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Okay. Well, let's go see another one. Eric, thank you. Let's go take this one.
Mr. Yudi, good morning. I celebrate you. I celebrate our great country called Nigeria and the gift of life. Mr. Yudi, Mr. President visit is a good one. But how do you see these children? Do you see what they pass through? Mr. President, we are calling on you. The same children that stood under that kind of way that welcome you, we are the same children that we are roasted and burned to ashes. Mr. President, give marching orders to service team. Yes, it's a good one. But the Buhari regime, and they should watch. Marching order is not just on Benue. Let's hear a good record, a good result on Plateau State, Kaduna, Niger, and part of the state that we are not that are not safe. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagles FM, and Nigeria will get it right. Triple D from Waru.
All right, Triple D right there. Had to go straight into it. Okay, some talk right there, Triple D. Thank you. Okay, well, let's go see Selassie here. He's been waiting. Let's go take it.
Morning, Udwak Daniel. My name is Selassie. Sending this voice note from Garki right now.
Good morning,
I greet Talatu. Talatu, the Lord Almighty God will provide for you, and the Lord Almighty God will heal you. You know, Sadentani from Abaji, I greet you. I greet Triple D from Waru. I greet Honorable Edward. What is happening in Benue is so alarming. I want to commend the president for visiting Benue. But he asked question, why is it that none of the criminal was arrested? And that is the, question each and everyone asks. These people will come and kill over 200 and none of the criminal arrested. I think we're supposed to make use of our intelligence. These people communicate. Sometimes they even go with the victim's form. So I see no reason they can track these people and get them arrested. Honestly, the bloodbath in Benue is so much. Now they have shifted from Plateau. Now they are talking of Benue. Benue is on landline. And I don't support the negotiation with anybody. The president was talking of tolerance. To tolerate with bandit, the Americans should have tolerated with Osama bin Laden. So there's nothing like tolerance. Look at what they do in Katsina. After settling with them, after negotiating with them, they still went back and killed 24 farmers in Katsina. There's nothing like negotiation with the terrorists. Thank you so much.
Right, Lassie says nothing like negotiation. Honorable Edwards now.
Mr. Odwa, good morning. My name is Honorable Edward from the Pope. Yeah, the question asked the security allowance was passed to almost everybody from that state. Okay. What you do, Mr. President, he was matured, understanding and intelligent. I wonder why some people will protocolize this type of, visit, particularly our governor, who look at banners everywhere. And these banners will just for his next election. How about what have we done to this? What Benno has done to this man by giving him vote? Imagine bringing all those children under the rain. And he said, day before yesterday that he declared.
Okay, can we just not call the WhatsApp, the number now, so we can get the thoughts of dear family members. All right, let's go back to Honorable Edwards. Bear with me now. Bear with me. Okay.
So if there's probably where to get those children, Mr. President, I am proud of him. He gave us a wonderful speech and he has given a strong order. I am sure this thing will stop. The most important thing is for life and property. Let this be protected. Mr. President mentioned the governor to his face. He advised him. Mr. President called Inspector General to his face. Mr. President talked to Chief of Minister himself. He asked even Inspector General of Police whether he has made any arrest. That's a good leader. That's a good leader. I wish him the best. I am going to even vote for him with only this speech. Thank you and God bless you.
Right, so I will vote for him with just the speech. So to all of y'all that keep calling, oh, Mr. President, what is going on? You turn a blind eye. Now, he's in there. He went to Benue State. Y'all saw him. And he was looking them in the faces and asking them questions that nobody was answering. Nobody answered that question. Maybe it was a rhetorical question, I guess. Maybe that's why. But nobody was out. It's going to be a smart read, so there won't be voice calls anymore, I'm afraid. Samuel from Kuje right there, standing on existing protocols now, says, please, as we focus on killings in Benue State, we should not forget Plateau State and other parts of the country where these daredevils are doing havoc or doing the most. Some villages in Ehamufu in Enugu State can no longer move freely. Katsina farmers are being killed like chickens, so the service chiefs should do all-round fishing out of these evil people and their financiers. Have a great and safe day, UD. Thank you, Samuel. One part you said there, let it not just be a focus on Benue State. Take it all round, because that's what's going on. Nigeria is bleeding, honestly, and red ribbons flowing. All right, let's go see this one here. This one coming from Yunusa Dantani Ibrahim, all the way from Abaji, standing in existing protocols now, is that it is very recommended for the visit of President Tinubu to Benue State. We are very interested on the directive given to the service chiefs, but let the innocent ones not be victimized, okay, for the offense. We pray that all the culprits that committed the massacre be brought to book despite the late directive. In conclusion, I applaud the president for commitment showed to people of Benue State. Thanks, Yunusa Dantani Ibrahim, of course, from Abaji. Thank you, Yunusa, right there. Okay, to yet another message right here. This one says, good morning, Abongurag Daniel. God bless you. Good day to my brother from Comrade Ulobasi. He says, it's very unfortunate that for many years now, since the killings of innocent citizens in Nigeria began, the law enforcement agencies have not been able to apprehend the perpetrators of these heinous crimes. Right? And it goes on to saying, now that President Tinubu has asked them whether any arrest has been made in Benue ethnic cleansing, Nigerians are now waiting to see how many of these terrorists will be brought to justice, or are the security agents complicit? Time will tell. God Almighty will expose them. May the Lord God not allow those involved in the program to have peace. All right, Comrade Ulobasi right there sending a prayer in attachment. Okay, seeing this one here, it's coming from Abbas. Abbas says, good morning, Sir UD. Good morning to you too, Abbas. On Benue State visit by President Tinubu in Nigeria, we like attacking this president. Same set of people who were praising the people of Burkina Faso for staying in the rain to welcome the military junta Toure are the ones attacking Tinubu because people did the same for him. Why are we so hypocritical in this country? What's wrong in people staying in the rain to welcome their president? Is that not also love from the people? Point of order. Nobody can force those children to stay in the rain if they don't want to. We need to be very objective with our criticism. Thanks, Abbas, reporting from Disse. Okay, Abbas. But yeah, we should also take a point of order from that, Abbas. School children Nobody can force you. I don't think you've been in the institution, the school institution right here in Nigeria. Teachers, school will force you to do what they want you to do. And these are children. These are not even people of Benue. These are children, school children. Abaz, school children. Come on, man. Let's also be realistic, right? But let's go see this one here. It's coming from Samson from FHA Lugbe. Good morning, UD. Okay, good morning. Obviously, the marching order from Mr. President, the marching order from the president to soldiers to go after the Benue killers may not be enough to end the brutal killings. Firstly, the innocent citizens may mistakenly be arrested so as to please Mr. President. Secondly, arresting the killers today and rehabilitating them tomorrow is to make mockery of the whole painful issue. Finally, the so-called radicalization of armed bloody bandits is another way of increasing and empowering more heartless and destroyers of our nation. Finally, he that desire not for others to leave, what is he living for? Please let them receive the same death judgments they prefer on others. They've given to others. Remain blessed, he says. Samson all the way from FHA Lugbe. All right, Samson says those who live by the sword die by the sword. Okay. Let's see. This one here, Chinonso from Suleja, Benue State government organized a political rally for the president, Governor Leah, and lip service, now 5 and 6. In the midst of all the killings numbering over 100, the state organized a political rally. But I don't blame not among the dead. He was quick to sack his aides that participated in the protest. Nigeria politicians can never cease to amaze me, he says. Oh, these messages are just too much now. Well, I see you, Austin Oganemano. Nasarawa State, of course, you're sending that one from. We need action on Benue killers. Enough of orders. All right. This one says, good morning, Daniel. Good morning. I don't have anything to say. I'm speechless today because what? Yesterday, I really saw the damage terrorist Fulani headsman jihadists did in Benue. I'm really sad. All right, Lion Boy from Loco Goma now. And this one is from who now? Okay. Good morning, Mr. D. Okay. Prince J from Life Camp. Mr. President visiting Benue State was a very welcome idea, and I believe it will at least give hope to those affected for the first time. I really love everything he said, but Master UD, Benue State governor needs to be cautioned seriously. If not, how can they turn a condolence visit to a political campaign or jamboree by forcing little children to stand in the rain to welcome Mr. President? I thought there's supposed to be a public holidays where the school pupils exempted from it. Shame to anybody involved in that jamboree. Tekambi, I was going to skip your message. It was a bit too long, but no, I won't because you're a family member. Good morning, Daniel. I'm in Nasarawa State. Tekambi, Tinubu and his entourage were given a warm welcome. That's good. We want just arrested for the IG and army. Do they have to wait for the president to give go-ahead before they can arrest killers? The president talk about land for ranching. How can you give land to your enemies? Mr. President, if nothing is done, Benue people may eventually implement advice given by T.Y. Danjuma. Carry arms, defend yourself. And Nasarawa State Governor, we thank him for his support and urge him to do more, as criminals sometimes enter Benue State through Nasarawa State after killing our people. Still return to Nasarawa State. Oh, take and be right there. Right? God rest the souls of those who were killed in Benue. We'll just leave a little silence now. All right. My name is Udwak Daniel. Thank you to each and every one of you. 9 o'clock. See you then.